Long time no see. A lot of things have happened since last time I said hello to everyone. For those that don't know me, my name is Heather. Hello. Um, AKA Butterfly 13. I love to crochet and crafts. Oh, just realized I touched my face. That's a big no-no. Today, in this day and age here in the US, do not touch your face. So it'll be interesting to rewatch this and see how many times I actually touch my face. They say the average person is 20 times an hour. There's my one. For this video, let's see if I can do it. Anyway, last time we talked, I was not too happy. I had my carpal tunnel and everything was really starting to hurt. I even had to stop going to the gym because after working all day, even riding the bicycle with my brace on, it was just too painful and I couldn't do it. I stopped doing a lot of things. It got to the point where I couldn't even hold a coffee cup in that hand. I got very adept of just using one hand. So, last Wednesday, I had my surgery done. Went in early in the morning. My husband took me. He said I was in and out within about 15-20 minutes. I was back there from before anesthesia, oh well, to the time I came out and woke up. Anyway, here's my hand. I don't know if you can really see it, but right around here is a pretty good bruise. And of course, here's the incision here, and I've got a lighter bruise here. So the pain that I had through here on my hand and up through here, and of course all the way up through my elbow and some days up to my shoulder, but the primary pain was right through here, and it hurt all the time. Taking ibuprofen and Tylenol like crazy, and I really just stopped taking it towards the end because I didn't want to. I knew the surgery was coming and I didn't want to take that much medication. Anyway, I put this little sleeve on it to keep it from getting the glue snagged when I do anything. Anyway, it's great to have it done. Unfortunately, I have a range of motions and that feels great. I can do all of that. However, with the bruise, still can't hold a coffee cup and can't even squeeze a bottle of shampoo to wash my hair. In fact, I don't like to wash my hair because if I bump it wrong, it really does hurt, unfortunately. And then when I'm sleeping, I either put it back in the brace or I wrap this ACE bandage around it. That way I don't bump it while I'm sleeping. The first couple of nights I slept terrible. I had to keep it elevated to help keep the swelling down. They actually had to cut off my wedding ring. As you can see, I haven't taken it off in like 16 or 17 years, basically since the day I got it. You can still see the little indent there. I did have a jade bracelet that was also sawed off, and I had worn that for a very long time in my life as well. So it was a little bit sad to have those gone, but I'm even happier to have the surgery done and be able to do the things that I love. While I've been away, I have discovered Spotify. I cannot stop. I listen to podcasts in the car. I've discovered I like true crime on the way to work in the mornings. Nothing like a little murder mystery before you start your day. And then on the way home, I usually listen to something happy and upbeat. While I'm at work, I've even installed it on my work computer so I can listen to classical music or just some mellow country, which is what I like. I've fallen back into some of my bluegrass and folksy stuff. I try to keep it on low because that's not exactly the most popular music. I have also gotten addicted to to the Jonas Brothers. I love to listen to the Jonas Brothers while I'm at the gym. So my frustrating thing right now is even if I wanted to go back to the gym right now, I can't because of the virus and everyone staying away from public spaces. While I've been home, it's kind of been like quarantine, unfortunately. With 6 of us, there's never a lack of chores to do around the house, so the kids have helped me get a lot of cleaning done, had my lists, and I have had them work through it. Also, as you may be able to tell, this is not the normal time of day that I do these videos, so the sun is very blinding on the camera. So I hung up my candles and cake blanket to kind of deflect the light a little bit. I did get the tutorial from Krista. Love Krista. Anyway, I'll probably have a link for that below if you would like it. This one right here is just a scrap. This is a scrap granny that I've worked on. It was nice to get that done as well. Let's see, what else have I been doing? Pretty much it, just working, taking it easy. Oh, I did get Netflix, so I've caught up on some of that. I haven't really been able to watch too much because, again, my 5-year-old is my shadow and won't leave me alone. Don't even have any elbow room. I have restarted this video so many times. Between the fact that I've discovered she had like 900 selfies on here and videos and apps. Yeah, so I had to delete a bunch of stuff to get this far. And I've gotten my older daughter to kind of corral her in her room for right now so that I can do this. Anyway, with that said, I can't exactly watch everything on Netflix. It's not exactly 5-year-old appropriate. I have fallen in love with Stranger Things. I just finished season 3's final episode last night. Very good. I loved it. I've also discovered Mindhunters. A friend at work had me watch it, and it is very good. I'm also just finished the first season of that. I'm sure there's other things that are on there that are equally as excellent, and I'm trying to find something that I can binge-worthy on. Let's see. I've also been pinning a lot. When I can't do, I pin, and I have recently discovered I want to make soaps. I want to go, lye scares me, so I'm probably just going to do some melt and pours for now. My sister made some coffee bars that I tried when I went and visited my mom several months ago, and right now that is my obsession, is to either do an oatmeal or a coffee scrub soap. Yeah, but because I've been off work and I've been using all my vacation time, there's not a whole lot of extra money, so I have not been able to order all that stuff. And I have discovered that just going wholesale to the distributors instead of through Amazon will save you a lot of money that way. So if you want to make soaps, that's what I would recommend, is going online and just Googling it and finding where you can get it wholesale instead of having it through Amazon. Yes, you do have to pay for shipping, but the amount that you save through the individual product far outweighs the shipping cost, and it's reasonably low. I do have it just sitting there in a shopping cart, though. I have not ordered it yet, so I can't tell you what it's really like. I did discover a recipe that I can use for my natural oils with gelatin, or gelatin for air fresheners. So we are going to be experimenting with that a little later, now that I have some of my energy and my pep back. It is so good to be saying hello to everyone. Again, I've been addicted to Pinterest, so there are so many projects that I want to do. And even though I know I have a lot of yarn, there's not nearly enough yarn to do all of the patterns that and color schemes that I've come across lately. As always, I've been watching YouTube. I tend to watch the tutorials before I go to bed. When I'm stressed or sad, chain one, yarn over, pull through, puts me to sleep pretty darn fast on those days. It just relaxes me. So everyone, for all the tutorials that I've been watching, thank you so much. I've also had a few check-ins and concerns as far as how I'm feeling and doing, and I do appreciate that. It is very heartwarming. Anyway, here's a little idea that I want to pass by everyone here. I have this Bernat baby blanket mix. I cannot find a pattern that I like. I've tried a mixed granny square. I'm having my daughter frog it. I got a ball and a half through it, and I just don't like it. It's kind of hard to work with. So if anyone has any ideas, or if there was a particular way that they liked working with this yarn, I'd love to hear it, so I know what to do with it. Because like I said, right now my daughter is frogging what I have worked with on this. Let's see. Oh, we do have a new addition to the family. We have a new puppy. So that has been very busy. In our state where we live, school has been stopped until the 1st of April, or until further notice, depending on whatever happens. So I have all 4 kids home. Not overly thrilled, but, you know, again, we'll be getting a lot of housework done. The older kids are starting to get a little grumpy because I have had them do a lot of spring cleaning. The windowsills are done. I've had a lot of the doors wiped, nooks and crannies pulled out from against the wall and vacuumed and cleaned out there. Also with the puppy, I am so glad we have a spot carpet cleaner. It's like potty training all over again. And with the 5-year-old, she will not let those poor babies sleep after they've been running around and wrestling with her, and all of that is just busy, busy. I have so much I want to talk to everyone about, but those were the main things. I did get a lot of reading done while those My Little Ponies and everything else were playing for the 5-year-old, or when it just got, you know, the noise and the sound and the pain from the initial surgery. It just couldn't take it, so I'd have to go lay in my room with the light off, and then I'd just pull out one of my e-readers and just read. So it was kind of nice to get caught up. I've finished several books. Yeah. I like World War II novels, usually like the orphan ones or something like that. They're really good. My most recent one was The Secret Orphan. I read that really quick, very fast read. I had it done in like a day and a half. Right now I'm reading A Discovery of Witches. I know they have a TV show. I haven't seen it. I actually bought that several years ago for like $1.99. Because my thing is, I don't buy ebooks that are more than, say, $2.99, $3.99. Because it's just electronic, and if you don't have power and you don't have a battery, you can't read it. So I am never going to pay regular price for a non-paper book, period. And I do like to go to the thrift shops and the family used bookstores to get my reads, because it's, you know, it's supporting local businesses, and it's, you know, it's as much as I read, it just makes sense. I have not really purchased any yarn. I've been really good. Well, it also helps it's hurting to drive. I couldn't even drive for 10-15 minutes to work and back without hurting. And now that I've had my surgery, again, I can't really drive because the bruise, it hurts. So anyway, it's great to talk to everyone. I look forward to getting some feedback. I did change my name. It's no longer just Butterfly 13. It's Butterfly 13 Crochet and Crafts. I honestly wish you guys had Smell-O-Rama. I've got my diffuser going, and this smells great. I've got a citrus and eucalyptus blend. It just smells so clean and fresh to me. I love it. Another one that I've really fallen in love with, I think that on Pinterest it was called Stress Free or De-Stress, and it had cedarwood, grapefruit, and lavender, and that was just, I loved the puppy. I loved the way that made my house smell. I have definitely been experimenting with some diffuser smells at home while I've been here to figure out which one I like the best. Anyway, I'd love to hear from you guys, see what your thoughts are. It's just nice to be back. It's nice to not be hurting as much. I can't wait to start crocheting and sharing projects with everyone and trying some of those tutorials that I have been watching while I have been able to do. So those who cannot do, watch. And so pretty soon I will be watching. I do long for the day that my bruise is gone, because I have polymer clay that I've had for a while that I haven't been able to do. So I'm looking forward to making some custom handled hooks there. Also, I have gotten my Fitbit. I got that for Christmas. I love it. And there's even an app on there that has a counter. So you can count your rows and stitches with this app that's on your phone. Excuse me. Instead of using the apps on your phone. And there I just realized I touched my face for the second time. I don't have my glasses on because I don't like the glare, so I'm not sure how many that is in that time span. But there we have it. I will definitely be talking to y'all later about everything. We don't have to worry about quarantine boredom in this house. At least not with me. And I'm not too worried about the kids either. They're all pretty crafty and hands-on too. And I've been trying to get my 9-year-old to learn how to crochet, but he's not too down with it. But since he doesn't have school for the next 2+ weeks, we shall see. Anyway, my daughter has also, my 20-year-old, has considered doing her own YouTube video channel. She's very much an introvert, and we were teasing her last night that she's been self-quarantining for years in her room, and she should do videos to tell people how to not go stir crazy. So she is actually going to start doing her videos. She's very shy, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to definitely be encouraging her to give it a try. In fact, when I get off here, I'm going to set up the kitchen, and we're going to do one of the DIYs that I found on Pinterest. I'm also going to probably film her making cookies or bread or something like that. You know, there's only so much house cleaning and decluttering you can do before you lose your mind. So anyway, it's great to be back, and I will talk with y'all again soon. Bye-bye.